Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through each element, you all. Holy Divine Spirit of the highest white light consciousness, what do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know and be made aware of at this time? I heard stigma. Stigma. What is stigma, Holy Spirit? What is that right now with the energy? So I heard an attachment. A stigma feels like a limitation, or maybe I'm hearing development. A stigma seems like when somebody has like a chip on their shoulder, not a chip on their shoulder, but that's what I'm kind of getting. Like as if they were born into this earth with some sort of chip on their shoulder, like a stigma. I heard a curse just now. The Ace of Cups is showing in the pre-shuffle. So somebody born with a curse. Yikes. All right, well, we just going to get into it. Here's the devil showing itself in the pre-shuffle. I think somebody's coming to a realization that they kind of fulfilled their purpose in that sense, that, you know, they are cursed or of a cursed bloodline. So maybe that's why I'm hearing that's why their life went to shit. That's what I'm hearing. So this is definitely somebody who's in some sort of development stage or energy to where now they're coming to this sort of realization that they may be from a cursed bloodline. Interesting. Interesting. What a way to wake up in the morning, y'all. I mean, I wouldn't want to wake up to that kind of news, but I feel like, you know, of course, the events that have unfolded in whoever we're speaking of, whoever's life, they have to know by now that something's up. Something's up with this energy that surrounds them, that becomes them, because that's the feeling too, like something became them. They didn't become it, that thing became them. So that would give the energy of something that was already destined to be, but they just had to wake up to it, like development energy. They just had to come into terms of them being from a cursed bloodline. We got it, Spirit. Thank you. All right, y'all, let's get these cards out here and let's go. Ooh. So I'm hearing everything they touch turns to gold, but what it was for me was if we could like insert gold for something else, then that would be it. So instead of it gold, it could be everything they touch turns to shit. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, y'all. All right, bottom of it, y'all, and this is not me putting this on anybody. This is a message from Spirit. But this is to let us know, collective, that this person is now realizing who actually is the star of the show. And being the star, they're the star of their own shit show. That's the reference. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Well, and then they would have always been that, but they're just coming into this knowing. That was the development energy from a cursed bloodline. All right, we have, man, I believe that's the message right there, but let's get into the cards. We have the Death card in reverse at the bottom of the deck, y'all. So this is something that has to do with what should be an ending is actually like a continuance of an ending is what this feels like. So it's always going to bring endings, period, to whatever bloodline energy that this is. Whatever they touch turns to shit is always going to bring endings for them and then the people that are attached to them. Whoever they connect with on an energetic level is also going to experience said shit show. That's coming from this cursed bloodline energy, y'all. That's it. All right, let's see what else is out here, but that's the underlying energy for what we're about to get into. Not many cards out here, I feel like, because it's not necessary, but we'll see what we have. All right. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Where do I want to go, Spirit? All right, let's start here because this is the heart of the reading. Six of Cups reverse. Let's see what's on top of that. We have the Queen of Swords reverse. So somebody, there's a mother figure or a matriarch energy, could be grandmother, could be down the line mothers, but there's a Queen of Swords energy who they set this plan into place that, because that, y'all, it's a lot I want to say right now, that is causing or has become this cursed bloodline because of this Queen of Swords energy. Whoever had this plan, like this magnificent plan somewhere down the line, is that, you know, they took it upon themselves to basically play God in a situation, but it backfired. I'm seeing like a tumbling weed going through the desert. Like it's just like a deserted land of a bloodline energy, to where nobody is dealing with this family, because of possibly they know the scenario. If you link up with them, if you attach yourself to them or allow them to attach to you, then you're definitely FUCK'd. This is history. This is prior knowledge. It feels like this is something maybe people who grew up around this family, or maybe this family name has the stigma. Stigma, y'all. The family name has a stigma attached to it. Wow. Wow. Dang, y'all, there it is. Six of Cups reversed, meaning, you know, this is like wanting to go back in time, but I feel like, you know, this is something that was planned a long time ago. There's no way to go back and fix this, whatever it was. Whatever was put out there by way of this Queen of Swords playing God and having some sort of plan for, you know, excuse me. I heard a plan for their independence here. So the Queen of Swords immediately, well, I just heard they wanted to cut something out, but then I was shown this sword. Like, if you don't look at anything else in this card, look at this sword. So this Queen of Swords tried to cut something or someone out. And I feel that's what caused this curse, this bloodline curse. This could have to do with sibling rivalry. Y'all, they don't want me to get this out. Whew, help me, Holy Ghost. There's something down the line here, I feel, with sibling rivalry. I know how to talk. I can talk. But it's the forces that be. Speaking of forces, y'all, I cut the mess out my finger yesterday, and it's still bleeding, by the way. But man, at the time or afterwards, I was like, I don't know what possessed me to do that. And then I'm like, okay, stop right there. That's what it was. Okay, because I would have never done anything like that had I had been in my right mind. But yeah, so I put on the community tab, weapons will form, but they will not prosper, because what I did, I'm like, well, shit, if that's it, if that's the sacrifice, then I'm good. Like, that's all you got? You know, that's me asking whoever threw this my way. That's all you got? Well, I hope you like knives too. I hope you like knives too. All right. All right. Anyway, y'all. As I connect the dots, y'all, right here live on camera during the recording, I happen to be thinking of someone while I was handling this knife. I was thinking of someone like, oh, well, what happened to such and such? Why such and such? Blah, 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 blah. But it's that such and such is the person that I consider, like, I don't know if they're an enemy or not, you know? And then next thing I know, I slit my finger open. So you tell me. That's what my higher self was telling my ego. Or you tell me. So I got my answer right then and there. And then, not to mention the reading previous to this one, collective reading, I said that you're going to receive like on the spot understanding or wisdom or divinity of whatever that is. Down on the spot, I got it. You tell me. I got it. I got it, Spirit. Thank you. Anyway, y'all. Anyway. So back to this Queen of Swords reverse. Somebody wanted to cut you out, collective. But what they did is they ended up cursing their bloodline because of their independent decision on wanting to play God here. Excuse me. I'm being drawn back to that sibling rivalry. Because somebody was cut out here. Now, I'm approaching it as, are these two sisters who could not get along? Somewhere down the line, somewhere, to where that sword represented a knife. Not to mention my personal story I shared with y'all also has to do with a knife. Something being cut out here. Did a sister harm fatally another sister or sibling? To where they curse the bloodline with that. I'm hearing called the shots. So somebody, okay, so there is a family member who knew of something, because I hear alluding now. So they were well aware of somebody being erased, I guess. They wanted somebody gone is the energy, but they played like they knew nothing about it, when all along they're the ones that basically set this up. It's giving, what I'm being shown now is giving somebody kind of just hiding or staying behind. It's like they're stuttering their steps, because whoever they're walking with, if they're physically walking into a trap, this person bends down to tie their shoe, allowing the other person to keep going forward by themselves into this trap. That's what I'm being shown. So for that reason, if there was some sort of fatality behind this action or this plan, because the Queen of Swords is known for that, then somebody ended up losing their lives when this Queen of Swords had everything to do with it. They could have tried to stop it, or maybe not lead this person into the fire, but they didn't. They went according to whatever sick, twisted God wanting to play the role of God to eliminate someone sort of energy. Yeah, they definitely took all power and control in this situation. So they knew about it. That's what I'm being told. They knew about this. All right, y'all. Let's see what's connected to this Queen of Swords and the Six of Cups reverse energy. I'm gonna go ahead and start turning these cards over, because I'm getting something. My stomach's starting to feel a little woozy. So now I know that I probably need to hurry up and get out of this. We have the World card reversed, and we have the Two of Swords in the upright, but on top of that, face down, we have the Emperor and then the Nine of Cups. So the Emperor is giving me to where somebody felt like this Queen of Swords would have felt like they were subordinate or in some sort of situation with this Emperor, to where they felt that they had to do something to please this Emperor. And the word eliminated, that means to get rid of someone. So if somebody was in the way of this Queen of Swords, or this Queen of Swords receiving attention from this Emperor, because the Emperor could be a father figure. It could be a grandfather. It could, somebody that this Queen of Swords felt they needed to, pay homage to, or make them or please them in some sort of way. It's weird. It's giving weird, y'all. That this Queen of Swords felt they wanted to be the only one in the picture. It's giving like solo artists. Like they start out in a group, right? And then all of a sudden they become solo. But it's like the other 2, 3, 4, 5 members of the group, like their careers never take off, or, it's because it was a setup all along. Like we all know in a group who the star is, right? Who the best singer is, the best entertainer, the most pleasing on the eye, the star potential. We can pick that person out of a group, and usually that's the one to go solo. I don't know. Maybe this is tied to music industry energy here. That World card reverses, I feel like this Emperor had some sort of spell casting energy. That they come from some sort of wizardry, some sort of line. Maybe that's the bloodline energy, to where something kind of maybe backfired or it didn't go according to plan, because this Queen of Swords, they're in the reverse, so their perception of things is off. So them being aware that they come from like a blessed bloodline or whatever this was, because that's an Emperor. That's somebody who's blessed. They are in a rightful seat. And nobody's going to try to move them from this seat because they deserve to be there. But it's also given royalty. But there's something that got mixed up because the World card is in the reverse. Something along the way got sort of misconstrued, but I feel like it has everything to do with why this Queen of Swords is in the reverse. They wanted to be the only one. So they eliminated someone in the family that was, quote unquote, getting in their way. Now that Emperor energy could represent a seat as well. So say it's just the emperor's chair, but there is no emperor in place. They're looking for someone to fill the shoes of the emperor or to sit in the chair of the emperor. So that means this Queen of Swords would have had to eliminate competition here. But it still feels like it's connected to family. Like they tried to get a family member out of the way. And how this was done, it doesn't seem like it was done, you know, like fair and square. Because now you're dealing with a cursed bloodline. All right, we have 2 more cards over here. So we have the 8 of Wands reversed. And on top of that, I'm going to turn the card over. We have the Devil card reversed. So this is fuel. This to me gives me like it's powered from the underworld energy. This Queen of Swords is powered from energy coming source from the underworld. I told you they were trying to play God in some sort of scenario, and they took it upon themselves to do so and had a plan. The plan worked, but they cursed their bloodline in the midst of it. Now, the plan for the Queen of Swords was to get into the seating of the emperor. This emperor could have passed on, you guys, but maybe they left behind because it was giving royalty. Maybe they left behind assets or things that can be utilized by the remaining family members. But this Queen of Swords wanted to cut out all the competition in order to get to that seat. That 9 of Cups reverse tells me so, that there's a lot that this emperor had going for them. So this emperor accumulated a lot of wealth, or, you know, whatever this is. I said assets. It could be a home, car, money, accounts. But this Queen of Swords played dirty. But I'm also being told there's something mysterious behind the passing of the emperor. Duh, y'all. Duh, duh, duh. This Queen of Swords took out this emperor. But what it's giving you guys is that you would never expect this Queen of Swords to have done this. Because it was giving me femininity in the beginning and just kind of hush, hush, quiet, quiet, good girl, you know, because it was a setup energy. Remember I told you they would lead someone in the fire, but then this Queen of Swords would be the one to bend down to tie their shoe while they're watching that person walk into a trap? Yes. 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 All right, y'all, that's it for me. So I hope this helps.